Testing this again. Oops. What the hell? Let's see if I can go half an hour without a crash. I am totally in love with this game. Just in case anybody tunes in. So far, so good. Did notice a bug. There's supposed to be someone here to talk to. As you can tell in the top part there, they're supposed to be within 3 meters, but the guy that's normally standing here is not there. So we'll find something else to do. I changed some settings. Hoping that I have this problem licked. I think I started playing this back in May after the game went on sale, and I've just been loving it ever since. And this is my base. Of course, it's the middle of the day, so I'm going to be being affected by the sun. This is my little... I noticed that people came through this little area quite often, so I built my base around it, and it's a little community chest, so I fill this with stuff and people can come and take it. There is no way to set up like a water supply that is public without having friends. Like this is my water supply, so I have wind traps and also too you're like a vampire and you drain blood out of people that you kill and you dump it into the purifier and it fills stuff up. But if I would, and you can see that there's no circuit, it just says circuit capacity. So really anybody could, like if I put a cistern out there in the public, anybody could come by and just drain all of the, if they have things to carry it in. This is my room that I've been slowly decorating with stuff. This is the little contemplation tea thing for the year anniversary. So I made a little tea place. Anyway. So far so good. Everything is running. This is my little spice processor up here and my Orny. And those are my wind generators. And then in here is my wind traps. Now eventually, switch my tool out. That green thing is the large wind trap. I don't have all the materials for that yet. I need to get duraluminum ingots, which you have to go into the radioactive area and get a radioactive, well, you have to get this mineral to mix with the aluminum. That's in a place called Shale, which is over here. And then the aluminum is like all around up here. So you can just, usually I take my buggy and I have this little circuit that I follow. It goes from like around here all the way up and around and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this is Dune. Let's see, what kind of trouble can we get into? Drive or fly? Well, maybe I'll show you the worm. So I do need to get some more, well, it is daytime. What time is it? It's getting close to night, so there may be enough shadow. Well, yeah, I'll go get the buggy. Buggy's like a rolling storage thing, so and since the place we're gonna go get, there's this sand called flower sand that you turn into plastic. It's my little mining buggy. Get this little turret that I can use to mine some things. I eventually have to upgrade it, but you can kind of hear the worms in the distance. That white stuff over there that's kind of seamy, that's the flower sand. So I try to get the buggy as close to the edge as I can, because right now I'm over rock, so the worms won't come. But right when you see that, that's when you know you're in open desert. So this up. This is what I do. I don't know how anybody else does it. If you're familiar with the way I game, I don't use wikis. I just experience whatever's in the lore, whatever's in the tutorials. That's what I do. And another thing I've been doing is I creep to the edge of where the rock is. And then I have this little oh, worm just went by. Fling myself out there and I wait. As long as that line stays. Uh-oh. Is he already mad? Worms get mad. See, what I noticed is that there's only one little shake on the disturbance meter instead of walking. There hasn't been anything unlocked yet to show, like, to do the sand walk like the Fremen do. So what I do is I use this zip line to get out to a field of spice or flower sand, because I don't have like a vehicle that can pick stuff up yet, because it's a lot of mats. But I have it's a static compactor that compacts the sand, and I can pick it up, and that's relatively quiet. They have built into the character that you take a couple of steps every once in a while. You know, because they want the... But maybe I can make the worm mad so you guys can see what the worm looks like. So far, so good. Of course, the static compactor makes a little bit of noise too, so comes. You get a couple of seconds, and then I do my Prindu run. Go back to rocky safety. Yeah. Already unlocked the achievement to there's an achievement to make the worm stare at you. It's almost like he'll stand there and his mouth will be open and it'll just kind of like look at you like, "Hey, motherfucker, what you doing?" But that's what I've been doing. And every once in a while, you'll see a little Muad'Dib come out of the sand and hop around. Oh, there he is. Muad'Dib. Little Muad'Dib. I don't know if you can kill them. I'm not gonna kill one. I don't care if people tell me to kill them. I'm sure there's mats. Okay, be quiet. Stop moving. Just stand. Still. And I figured out the other day that you can just stand in one place, wait for the thing to gather, and then pick it up. You can literally keep shooting the same spot, and it'll keep pulling in more and more. It gets less and less after a while. But just patience. I love that they have this Jaws sounding music. I really love the soundtrack of this game. And they have radio stations that you can tune into. The Atreides radio station has a Star Trek-like, some Star Trek-like shows that are episodic, but they repeat. You're mad again? Always mad. You got red stuff this time. I'm gonna see if I can get you close. Look out, Muad'Dib! There it is. It's gonna go right underneath the truck. I've escaped it once. I've only gotten eaten by the worm twice. One time I was able to jump out of his mouth. I don't know how I did it. Just did it. And then I fast ran. How many do I got so far? Oops. No. I always forget. I always hit the wrong button. I almost got 1,000. I want to get a little bit more. Tried doing my own sand walk and it failed miserably. I should have waited. Oh. He's super mad. Yeah, I know he is. Just gotta keep that thirst bar. Keep that with the 2 dots on it that are on the lower left. Make sure that those are always lit, because then you get the most stamina. There it is. It's just a mad old grandpa. And this time I'm just gonna run across without doing the speed run and see what it does. Probably go right underneath. Oh, no. Well, let's go back to... Let's go back home. About 10 minutes before I gotta get off. Oops, sorry. Well, who I'm saying sorry to, but... This game is... I really am just enjoying this game. I tried to play it originally with unopened. My old computer wouldn't run it, and I put it in low, super low graphic settings. Was able to run it for a little bit. Kept getting killed because of campers and, you know, whatever. And I was like, I don't like PvP. I've played other MMOs. Talked about this 1,001 times. Like, the only one that's coming to mind is Aeon. You know, there's WoW too, but Aeon had built in, you know, PvP into the progression, but they did it in such a way that it was like you knew going in, like, especially when there's these big aerial battles and all this kind of stuff, and you also knew, like, there were clearly delineated PvP areas. Well, this game, when it was originally out, everything's PvP area. And I don't like to play games where I work on a base or I'm simply just trying to explore and I'm getting killed every 5 minutes because somebody else, and I don't know how, but we all just started the game together and they seem to already have it all fucking figured out. And they've got all the good armor and they've got all, you know how it goes. And I'm a little newbie with a little fucking scrap knife. No water, nothing. And I'm getting shot in the head. It's like, oh, good for you. There's no sense of community. There's no sense of, you know, trying to do nice things for people. It's just... I mean, yes, I've been reading the books since the 70s. I know that Dune is a merciless place. But even amongst the Fremen, there is honor. And come on. So it wasn't until this year that they decided to get rid of, like, they made PvP by choice. So you can flag yourself as a PvP player or as a PvE player. And guess which one I am. So I just created my own guild today. Because you need a guild to do certain quests and tasks to progress. So did that. And eventually, if I have, you know, meet people on here or meet people in the real world that want to play or can play. They also made this so that you can run it on a private server and you never ever have to worry about anyone griefing anybody anywhere ever. But the one thing about being on a public server that's really awesome, you're literally surrounded by these guild houses, or just this could be one player that just built this. Or this. There is a base that I will, since it seems that I can stream and play this game at the same time, which I'm feeling pretty joyful about right now. There is a base that literally looks like a sword jammed into the top of a mountain that someone built. That's out there. Way in that foggy distance. And I want to show it to you because it's awesome. I mean, it's just fucking awesome. And I haven't gotten too much, and you have to unlock like all the different building elements and all that kind of stuff. Right now I'm fully aligned with the Atreides. I don't know if that has to change, you know, during the game progression or anything, but I mean, just look at this stuff. Just, you know, some people build simple bases like that, which, I mean, you know, you don't have to be elaborate. But I appreciate the science fiction. I appreciate people, like, doing things. It's neat. Everything is constantly changing. So, my current obsession, finally got it running right. As you can hear the guns going off in the distance. Somebody's taking care of business. Alright, well, I'm gonna sign off here because I have to. But, yeah. This is it. This is my new thing. That's a big worm. And it's gonna sit with the worm. Alright, y'all. Till next time.